I'm currently joined by Atul Vasan, former India cricketer, and Rakesh Rao. Atul bhai, Virat Kohli, you could see the emotions on his face, and it's very seldom that you see him so emotional, crying, hugging Anushka there. It was absolutely heartening to see all of that.
Yeah, you can see that he was waiting to exhale, and I think you can see how much this meant to him because, in spite of achieving everything under the sun, this actually I'm actually that's why this IPL, this whole value has uplifted the whole platform because of the big players who got everything under the sun, wanting to get this one. And that gets the fans together. I feel sorry for Punjab, but it was a good game because what a game! And I thought they were 20 runs short. But the way they handled it, and I thought Virat maybe played a trifle too slow. But in the end, the proof of the pudding is in eating it. So well done, Bengaluru. Eventually, it is there. We got a new champion, and Punjab got to wait a few months more.
When you win the tournament, when you win the IPL, nobody remembers how slow or fast did you play in that final, isn't it?
No, but really, in hindsight, it was perfect because he just paced the innings together. Probably he read the wicket better than any of us. We thought the conditions were, and all the commentators and everybody was saying that this is a good pitch. They should have got more. And I thought Punjab bowlers did well. But eventually, you saw that, and I always, said Krunal Pandya, watch out for him. This is the guy. And when the big stage, the cometh the hour, cometh the man. And I think it was a wonderful team effort. It was just not one player. They kept at it. Everybody coming behind. Virat was just getting some runs, getting out of the way, getting some runs, not wasting balls. And eventually, I thought they might just cross. And in spite of that big 25 plus run over, they could not. So the match kept on going this way, that way. And this is the kind of final we all needed.
Absolutely. And how did the match transpire? Let's take a look at the scorecard here. In fact, it was an exciting final. You have to give it to both the teams. Punjab managed to stop the Bengaluru team under 200, and everyone thought after that innings finished, everyone thought that, look, they might just be 20 or 30 runs short. But when Bengaluru came out to bowl, it didn't really feel like that it was an easy wicket. Everyone, all the bowlers there, they managed to pitch in. In fact, the highest scorer for Bengaluru was Virat Kohli, who scored 43 runs. Rajat Patidar and Liam Livingstone with massive contribution, along with Mayank Agarwal, who scored 24. For Punjab, Shashank Singh, the highest scorer for them, followed by Joss English with 39 runs. Prabhsimran Singh, 26. That wicket, Prabhsimran Singh's wicket, was the turning point. Many would say that it was Shreyas Iyer, but Prabhsimran was set. He was hitting the ball really well. And then when Prabhsimran Singh got out, things didn't really look the way it did earlier. As far as the bowling is concerned, for Punjab, Arshdeep Singh, that one over where he gave 3 runs and ultimately picking 3 wickets for 40 runs. What an incredible over that was. For Bengaluru, all the credit goes to Bhuvneshwar Kumar and, more importantly, Krunal Pandya. When the runs were flowing, Krunal Pandya came in and then stopped the flow of the runs and picked those crucial 2 wickets. 4 overs, 17 runs, and picking up 2 wickets. Rakesh Rao, before we talk about Krunal Pandya and before we talk about anyone else, Virat Kohli, he has waited for this one trophy for 18 years. He has won everything. He has all the trophies in his cabinet. This is that one trophy that he always wanted, and he finally has it. It must be really, really satisfying for him.
Absolutely. See, because he's one guy, because of him, the entire team has that kind of fans following across countries. You can go beyond, the geographical boundaries of any state, any country. But the point is that this guy wanted it, and the people, those who have been with him for so long, they wanted to win it for him. So, and you know what? See, IPL is not just another tournament. It is not just that he wanted it for, his sake. But the point is that this is the team that started the IPL. If you remember the first match of IPL, the inaugural match of IPL, 2008, this was the team which was ridiculed by everybody when, like somebody like McCallum hit them for 158. That was how RCB started its campaign in the IPL. And now, after 18 years, they are right there with the trophy. And of course, so many, like side stories for it, 18-year-old IPL, like Virat wearing jersey number 18, the total adding up to whatever, 18 or whatever you have. But then put all that thing aside. This is going to be an evening to be remembered by all the RCB fans. They won it. And for once, I mean, you can be very safe that the batters didn't win them the game. It was the bowling for a change which came up. And when it really mattered, the bowlers did the trick. If you look at the first 5 overs, I think Punjab were cruising. But thereafter, that 1 wicket in the 6th over, and thereafter Krunal enters the scene and he turns the match on its head. Now, a lot of credit has to go to RCB as a team.
Absolutely.
At one point, they looked like, just falling apart. But then I think somewhere the inexperience in the Punjab camp also showed up. It was a huge game, not just another 190 odd to chase, but it was the occasion. I think somewhere along the line the occasion got to them, and then of course with Shreyas falling so cheaply, I think that is where the wind was out of the sails. But the match of course was much over before the last ball was bowled. The scoreboard will show that the difference between the two teams was only 6 runs. But then people who have watched the game will never go by the eventual this thing. They'll always remember Punjab fought well. This was their best chance to win. They won the toss. The template was for them to just follow it. They kept the opposition in check. They had a good start.
Absolutely.
Somewhere there, Punjab will always regret it that where did we lose the plot? But I think they lost it once Krunal came in. After that, they were always behind the game.
Absolutely.